When calls the heart?
Cunningham has withdrawn from the governor's race.
They're looking for a new candidate to run against Balfour. But you say Bouchard, and the only one who can beat him.
You know, there's an injunction on all water diversion projects in the valley.
We're quite aware, and when Governor Balfour is re-elected and the injunction is lifted, we'll continue our work where we left off.
Mr. Bouchard, could you tell us why you think you would do a better job than the incumbent?
Current Governor Balfour, he wants to destroy small and vibrant towns. So I don't want to run. I have to run.
You're bound for a bigger stage. And I think in your heart, you know that.
Maybe these paths are meant to be.
Three weeks have passed since that night on the train platform. There are reminders of Lucas everywhere, and of how he stood up for Hope Valley, and how he's bravely taking on those who want to destroy our town. It hasn't been easy, but as hard as it was to say goodbye to Lucas, for me and for little Jack, there are also reminders of why we had to stay.
Little Jack, come to the tadpoles.
Oh boy, can I?
Yes, you may.
All right, so the polls open at 7 a.m. on the dot, so we'll definitely want to be there at least a few minutes beforehand.
I can't believe the election is here already.
Oh, thank you. Now, Emily is going to have Goldie. She said she's more than happy to have little Jack as well. And now, dare I ask, how are you doing, given tomorrow?
Lucas and I were supposed to be getting married. There's no need to tiptoe, I'm fine. I'm sad, but it makes it much easier knowing I'm coming home to little Jack with you and Lee next door and Goldie. Our baptism is right around the corner.
Don't you worry about that. We have everything covered. In fact, Lee and Joseph have taken care of all the details. All anyone should be thinking about right now is this election.
I know there are items for me on that list, and I am just as invested as anyone.
Good for you.
Welcome, everyone. Tomorrow is election day. Does everyone know what that means? What's going on with all of you this morning? Are you still feeling sleepy? Yes, Opal.
The election means everyone's supposed to vote for Mr. Bouchard to save the town. But what if we don't like Mr. Bouchard?
Why don't you like Mr. Bouchard?
You were supposed to get married and now you're not.
Aren't you mad at him? And shouldn't we be mad at him too?
No, of course not. Mr. Bouchard is working very hard to protect our town, and he's a good man. I've always thought that, and I still do.
Then why aren't you getting married?
Sometimes people realize they just aren't meant to be married. Sometimes they're just meant to be friends.
Good. I like Mr. Bouchard. He helped us get our own time at the hot springs.
And he's gonna help a lot more people if he's elected governor, especially Hope Valley. But I want to thank all of you for being protective and for letting me know you care. Now, since we are discussing voting, shall we learn about how an election works? Do any of you know what a ballot box is?
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
Do you think my mom ever could have imagined that one day her granddaughter would be baptized in the same dress that I was? I am going to get this all ready for your big day.
Is that what she's gonna do?
Yes.
Is she gonna get that ready for you? I think so. Oh, that reminds me. There we go. We need to see Joseph later on to go over the details for Sunday.
Yes, I haven't forgotten.
But, well, we still need to figure out who Goldie's godfather is gonna be.
I know. I know. It's just such a huge decision.
It is.
We waited so long for this little miracle.
We really did.
Whoever it is needs to be just as special as she is.
Exactly. I have an idea, but I think you're gonna need to sit down for this one.
Oh dear.
There you go.
Lee?
Look. Okay, it's gonna sound a little wild.
What?
Henry.
Henry Gowan?
I know, but he lights up whenever Goldie's around. You saw him when he was singing to her. He's probably the last person to admit this, but Henry's pretty good with kids. Remember the whole community garden?
And he did set up that scholarship. You loved when he worked for you.
I really did. I did. Look, I'll be the first to acknowledge that Henry has had his troubles, but he is the wiser because of them.
Wisdom is something you want in a godfather.
Exactly.
On the other hand, he can be so cantankerous.
So cantankerous. But maybe with Goldie in his life, it'll inspire him to be less so.
Maybe he needs Goldie just as much as she needs him.
Yeah. Maybe he does.
Well, I haven't seen much of you lately.
Well, it's all these injunctions against Union City Holdings. You gotta make sure they're not digging trenches where they're not supposed to be.
Well, that'll all change on election day if Lucas wins. But of course, what we know about Belfour and Montague, he's gonna have a fight on his hands.
I'd say so.
So, any other reason you've been out of town so much?
No, I'm just doing my job.
Where are you headed now?
Benson Hills way. I got a report that there's some Pinkertons up there. Probably Montague hires. Where you doing?
Coming with you. Better than sitting around town waiting for the polls to open. Besides, the last time you got mixed up with Pinkertons, I had to come to your rescue anyway.
I had that handled.
Of course you did.
Wow, that is a lot of posters. I hope people show up to vote.
Just you wait. This is going to be our biggest election ever, thanks in no small part to the efforts of the Bust the Ballot Box for Bouchard Committee.
It's a lot of B words.
That is a lot of Lucas. Hello?
Oh, hey, Elizabeth. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, Mike.
Our sole focus is the Bust the Ballot Box for Bouchard Committee. Elizabeth and I will be manning the voting booth from dawn until dusk.
Wow, that's so...
Great?
Yeah, great.
Yes.
Especially with everyone voting for, you know.
Well, we hope they will be. Voting for Lucas.
Yes, we do. And I would love some of those Vote for Lucas Bouchard flyers. The children have become much more interested in tomorrow's election, and I know they would love to help distribute them.
Great. Well, here you are on behalf of the BTBBFP. Bust the ballot box for Bouchard.
That is a lot of bees. Shall we?
Henry. Just the man I was looking for.
Morning, Lee.
You got a second? I just want to ask you a question.
Sure thing.
Great. Okay, look, I'm just gonna come right out and say,
Okay.
Goldie's getting baptized on Sunday.
Congratulations. She's an absolute delight.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I think so too. Anyway, Elizabeth has agreed to be the godmother, but we still need to name a godfather. And, Rosemary and I would like that to be you.
Me?
Yeah.
Lee, I don't know much about God, and I think if you spoke with my son, he'd tell you I know even less about being a father. I'm very honored that you would think of me, but surely you have a better choice.
Listen, Rosie and I wouldn't ask you to help raise our little girl if we didn't know in our hearts that you were the right man for the job. So please, just promise me you'll think about it, all right?
I surely will. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lee.
Thanks, Henry. Talk soon.
I wish everyone could just magically forget what tomorrow is supposed to be. I really am fine.
People ask because they care.
I know they do. Even my students. It was very sweet. They told me they were angry with Lucas.
That's because they love you. We all do. No one wants to see you sad.
But I am sad. And that's all right. I'm happy too. More than that, I feel at peace about it.
Well, that's how you know you made the right decision. And perhaps that's what engagements are for. Oh, dear. Shh, 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 shh. I haven't seen Nathan in several days. Is he out on rounds?
I'm not sure. Haven't seen him either. We had a little disagreement.
Oh,
It was nothing. He was questioning what I wanted and if I was happy.
one might say he had a point.
I think he might be avoiding me. But it's nothing. Everything's fine.
All right. That is what we will continue to tell you.
Well, it's another group of Pinkertons we're not going to have to worry about.
Nice. How'd you do it?
I just persuaded them that guarding an irrigation site that's not actually irrigating anything isn't worth going to jail for.
Good.
Next up, Rock Creek.
Okay.
Thanks for coming with me, Bill. I really appreciate it.
Well, if we could use some company out here, you get pretty lonely.
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, knowing Allie's loving staying with the Canfields.
She probably prefers Minnie's cooking over yours.
I think if she had her druthers, she'd move in with them and take little Jack with her.
How's Elizabeth holding up?
Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen her around too much.
Is that on purpose?
No. So what's happening with Madeline?
It's the life of a bachelor for me.
Life of a father for me.
Not exactly the same.
Now this is Scott Briggs. He just got traded here from the East Coast Hockey League.
You know, we've got some of the best hockey fans in the country.
Come on, Rhett. I could see that high stick from here.
What do you think of your new job?
Learning that I have to volunteer for an entire week of Christmas activities. 2, 3.
Sometimes we don't know what makes us happy until it's standing right in front of us.
So, what happens now?
Checking it twice. All new Friday at 8. Part of Countdown to Christmas. Only on Hallmark.
There he is. It's right there. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Go, go, go.
Cover more ground in the Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid. Kia, movement that inspires.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something we're missing. The ceramides in CeraVe. CeraVe with 3 essential ceramides helps restore my natural barrier so I can lock in moisture and we can feel it long after. CeraVe moisturizers.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
You're in a hurry.
I'm off to America's Best. I heard what you said about not overpaying for glasses.
2 pairs and a free quality eye exam starting at just $79.95.
The exam alone is worth
$59.
I mean, people deserve breaks, right?
Yeah, breaks. Book an exam today at americasbest.com.
There are some things that go better together. Hey, like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. With Voya, considering all your financial choices together can help you be better prepared for unexpected events, for a brighter financial future. Thanks.
Ah, pretzel and mustard. Another great combo. Voya. Well planned, well invested, well protected.
Years ago, we used to just fall asleep with a face full of makeup.
Don't regret, just reverse. Number 7's new Future Renew. With a world-first peptide technology no other skincare product has. Even those that cost 10 times more. Reverse visible signs of skin damage in 4 weeks.
Okay, George, this one's for the prize?
Intenso.
No. Cool. Definitely iced.
Espresso. What else?
Icy hot. Ice works fast. Heat makes it last. Feel the power of contrast therapy. So you can rise from pain. Icy hot.
Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
Say hi to Glenn from work.
Yeah, I think I have a much better plan. We switched to my plan from Verizon.
That is a good plan. Glenn? Get my plan starting at just $25 when you bring your own phones. Plus, save when you add perks like the Disney Bundle. It's your Verizon.
Once in a lifetime is never enough.
Never enough. When I wear diamonds, I feel powerful. I feel on top of the world. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds for old Pandora, lab-grown diamonds.
You would think a pan is a pan until Made In came along, and I went, wow, these things are something better.
Those are the pans that we use at Alinea, at one of the best restaurants in the world.
It's built for a home cook like me, but fit for a Alinea like him.
Jack used to have gum problems. Now,
it's Swish Its Own.
he uses TheraBreath Healthy Gums mouthwash to help fight gingivitis for 24 hours.
And it's not burning, so that heat's coming from you.
Try TheraBreath mouthwash.
It's a better mouthwash.
Social media. It can be overwhelming for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
Has anyone tried Pilates?
Okay? That's what it sounds like when you type in all caps.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Start your day with Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Evening. Evening. How's your day going, Ed?
You know, pretty fair, a few surprises. Yours?
Same. I heard Lee asked you to be godfather.
Indeed he did.
It's quite an honor.
It is. One that I don't know that I feel quite equipped for.
This is the kind of thing that could be good for you. Goldie can do a lot worse than having Harry Gowan as a godfather.
Careful, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, May.
Lazy man's load.
You? Lazy? Hardly. Seems we never see you anymore since you took over the saloon.
I tell you, there aren't enough hours in the day. Lucas, man, it looks so easy.
Well, Lucas had you.
Maybe that's what I need. Me.
I never see you in the cafe anymore.
Well, I could stop by tomorrow. I could even have lunch. With you?
I would love to, but I have to go up to the hot springs to collect clay for our masks.
I'll come with you and help carry. Return the favor.
That'd be great. Meet you at the cafe at 3?
It's a date.
Elizabeth?
Hi. I'm so glad I caught you. I got your message. How's the campaign going?
It hasn't been easy. There's a lot of ground to cover.
The Valleys may know about Balfour's corruption.
But he still has a lot of support north of Union City.
Well, you have a lot of support here. Especially from me.
I think I needed to hear that.
With each day,
meeting more and more people of the territory, hearing their stories, it confirms why I needed to do this.
Lucas, I am so proud of you.
You were right.
as much as I wanted to stay, if I hadn't gotten on that train, I would have regretted it.
I just feel like I may have actually found my calling.
Rosemary, I thought everyone who votes could get a button they could wear. And that way, we can compliment people on doing their civic duty or scold them if they haven't.
Oh, Ned, I'm not sure about scolding people, but rewarding them for performing their civic duty? Well, I think that sounds perfect.
Lovely. How are we doing?
Oh, neck and neck in the polls. The current governor has an operation 10 times our size, but we have passion, we have moral clarity.
And the press.
The Beagle and the Beetle?
Full endorsements for Lucas.
Fantastic.
Elizabeth doesn't need to be here.
She is perfectly fine.
We can find an easy job for her, one without so many references to you-know-who.
Do you mean Lucas? He'd like his speech to be broadcast to the entire saloon, and he's hoping to be quoted in the Valley Voice tomorrow.
How did you know that?
I just talked to him. All right. Time for a speech.
I told you. Perfectly fine.
Good evening, friends. A few weeks ago, I never thought I would be here today, running to stop a governor, our governor, who wants to destroy our fields and our farms and our way of life. I knew I had to try to stop him. And once I began this campaign, I realized it was much bigger than just one crooked governor and his cronies. Now it's time someone looks after towns like ours. Someone who cares about the valleys and the cities, and who wants to make things better. And not just by making it worse for someone else. Now I want to stand for Rock Creek, and Benson Hills, and Jameson, and yes, Hope Valley, and everyone who deserves a fair shake. Thank you.
No!
Henry,
Elizabeth.
what are you doing?
Oh, came to see Lee and Rosemary.
Godfather?
I'm humbled by the offer of it.
It's been a while since we've talked.
Well, seems I talked too much last time.
You were honest. And you were trying to help me. Truth is, you're always trying to save people.
How do you figure that?
Saloon fire, the Derrick fire, the mine.
I think you mean that I blow things up.
Well, we all blow things up every once in a while, don't we?
Ain't that the truth?
You've taken responsibility. You've done everything you can.
Never be enough.
That's the point of forgiveness. Remorse is enough. And when you forgive someone, we find peace. It's an act of grace. Henry, if they've forgiven you, let them. You owe it to them. And you owe it to yourself. Say yes. You make a wonderful godfather. You and I both know we'd make a great team.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate your friendship.
I appreciate yours too.
Christmas is never as simple.
Sometimes I wish there was no Christmas.
As black and white.
What happened?
You had an accident. Christmas? What is that?
It's only your favorite holiday ever. Everything is gone. No one remembers Christmas.
No one remembers what?
We're running out of time. You don't understand what we're gonna lose if Christmas doesn't happen.
Why is everything in black and white?
Don't freak out. Wow! What happened to you?
I remember Christmas.
Where are you, Christmas? All new Saturday night at 8 on Hallmark.
At IHOP, we're flipping up more than pancakes with our new menu featuring waffles, biscuits, burgers, Benedicts, and more. There's always a way to put a smile on your plate. Only at IHOP. Download the app and earn free food with every order.
Yeah, I like to swing. And I like to get cash back when I swing.
Cha-ching. So I used the free Rakuten browser extension when I shop. Now I never miss cashback or deals. Just download the browser extension and shop as usual. And click to activate cashback or coupons at thousands of stores. It's so easy. I've even turned the neighbors onto it. We're all swinging now. Cha-ching.
Your best defense against erosion and cavities is strong enamel. Nothing beats it. New Pro Enamel Active Shield actively shields the enamel to defend against erosion and cavities. I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. It really works.
Having health insurance is important. So if anyone in your family has Medicaid or CHIP, listen up. Check the mail for your renewal form. Complete the form and mail it back right away so you don't lose your coverage. If you do lose your coverage, visit healthcare.gov to see if you're eligible to enroll in a low-cost, quality health plan. Healthcare.gov.
When you have something to get done today, getting everything you need today is helpful. That's why Ace has free in-store and curbside pickup, or even same-day delivery from your locally owned neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. It's a taste of fall, a day not to miss.
Werther's Original Limited Edition Harvest Caramels. Discover the original fall flavor.
Have fun, sis.
Can't stop adding stuff to your cart? Get the Bank of America customized cash rewards card. Choose the online shopping category and earn 3% cash back.
If you're looking for a Medicare supplement insurance plan that's smart now
I'm 65.
and really smart later,
I'm 70-ish.
consider an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan from United Healthcare. With this type of plan, you'll know upfront about how much your care costs, which makes planning your financial future easier. So call United Healthcare today to learn more about the only plans of their kind with the AARP name, and set yourself and your future self up with an AARP Medicare supplement plan from United Healthcare.
The Chewy app has everything for pets. Hungry pets, itchy pets, scratchy pets, and most importantly, your pet. Everyday great prices and 35% off your first auto ship order. Right to your door. Download the Chewy.
The fresh timer starts the minute a tomato gets picked. That's why at Kroger, we shorten the time from harvest to home. So no matter how you shop, you'll have more time to enjoy your fresh produce. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Have heart failure with unresolved symptoms? It may be time to see the bigger picture. Heart failure and seemingly unrelated symptoms like carpal tunnel syndrome, shortness of breath, and irregular heartbeat could be something more serious, called ATTR-CM, a rare, underdiagnosed disease that worsens over time. Sound like you? Call your cardiologist and ask about ATTR-CM.
At Kroger, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery as you do in store. So no matter how you shop, everyone saves big. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Still working on your sermon for the baptism? Oh dear.
Yes, oh dear.
You can always just use the liturgy. It will be fine.
I can't give Lee, Rosemary, and Goldie fine. I'm just stuck in my own thoughts.
Is that all?
Yeah, just think about Henry, too.
You can't change him faster than he wants to change.
You're right.
Yes. And I'm also right about you getting some rest. Come home. The words will come.
It's quite the turnout.
You're late. Almost right on time.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Fine? It's going to be great. Look how many people we already have lined up to vote. We haven't even opened the doors yet. Usually we're lucky to get a buckboard with 3 farmers and a goat. Oh, it's time. Hickam, where are the ballots?
I thought you had them.
Why on earth would I have the ballots?
I don't have them.
I have them. It all comes down to these 2 names.
A simple decision.
Ready?
Not with the buttons.
Hello. Here is your ballot, Mrs. Nevin, and you can vote right there through the curtains. Our first customer.
Perfect spot. Okay, you're right with you. Just a minute. Now here's your bill. Oh, I'll be right with you.
You ever seen it this busy? Hickam gave my booth away.
Key for you. I'll bring your suitcase up as soon as I can. Oh, thank you for coming.
Michael, place is really buzzing. You must be cashing in on all the election business, huh?
Tell me about it. I gave the staff time off to vote. Of course, the line.
All the way to Abigail's we saw.
Abigail's. No. We're supposed to be meeting May for our date.
It's never a good idea to keep a lady waiting. We could let him.
We?
Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
Oh, I owe you guys.
Hey, Hickam, I need my booth back.
Anything you want. Excuse me. Nuts.
This line is moving slower than molasses on a cold day. They're still halfway down the street. At this rate, we're going to lose half of these voters by nightfall.
Taking forever in there.
There's only 2 options. What can be so complicated?
Rosemary, the curtains from the ball.
Elizabeth, this is no time to be talking about redecorating.
That's not what I meant. We can use the curtains to make more
voting booths. Yes. All right, I'll be right back. Oh, goodness.
Well, that took a long time.
Mike stood me up.
Huh, what?
I waited almost an hour. Well, that doesn't sound like Mike at all. Something important must be keeping him.
Like working the election? Running the saloon?
I think he made himself very clear. He's not interested. I'll just stop pushing it. When does Mike ever make himself clear?
Clear as mud.
And there's your button. Looks like we did it. And well done with the voting booths, Rosemary. They worked like a charm. We got all but 22 people voted.
All but 22 people voted? Hickam. Governor Balfour won by a margin of less than 1,000 votes last time. We all know how that turned out.
Polls close in 1 hour.
Oh my goodness.
What are you gonna do, Rosemary? You can't force these people to vote.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Looks like I'll be dusting off my elocution expertise. You'd be surprised what a stern talking to by yours truly can accomplish.
I'm glad I voted.
How are you going to identify all of the non-voters?
Yes, how are we going to find them?
You'll know who isn't wearing a button.
Exactly. Elizabeth, grab your jacket. It isn't over until it's over.
May I have that clipboard? Thank you. Ladies, we need every last person to vote. Would you mind looking for people without buttons?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, think about the world you want for your children or your grandchildren. Oh, go in and vote, and then you can be rid of me. Hello. It's a lovely day to vote. Wouldn't you agree?
Make your voices heard and do your part to save Hope Valley.
Hi, Scout.
you for performing your civic duty. I am exhausted.
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth.
I know. I still need to vote. But you get home to Goldie. We'll stay and clean up.
We did everything we could.
We sure did. Nathan, what are you doing here?
Voting.
Right. Looks like we're just under the wire, so here you go. Just okay. I was worried you weren't going to show.
Well, I was on duty, but I always planned on making it back in time.
It just seemed like you were avoiding me.
I'm sorry that I overstepped. You know, I had no right to question you like that.
You were just trying to help. And it may have been hard for me to hear, but I appreciate what you said.
Elizabeth. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for bailing me out today, gentlemen.
Oh, don't worry about it. I've run plenty of businesses in my time. Always start out a little bumpy.
Lee was much nicer to the customers than I was.
Yeah, it's true. I was.
I wish I hadn't missed May. I wouldn't be surprised if she never speaks to me again.
I would not be surprised either. May seemed pretty upset with you.
Don't blame her. It got so crazy here today, I just lost track of time.
It was. It was really crazy.
Well, I'm not getting involved again. I have sworn off meddling. It never works.
Are you kidding? It's the only thing that worked for me. Please meddle.
Mike, you have to figure this out for yourself.
But how?
All right. Okay, here's what you need to do. You have to tell her how you feel. How is she supposed to know if you don't say it?
Good luck with that.
Andrew just saved big on a laser hair remover at Amazon. Because less hair, more air.
When occasional heartburn won't let you sleep, get fast relief with Tums Plus Heartburn Plus Sleep Support. Love food back and fall asleep faster.
I had to buy something. He's your brother.
Where are we supposed to hang it?
In the attic. Facing the wall.
Thoughtfully designed to store what you need and say what you want. S.C. Johnson.
Ben, take a seat.
So, what you did earlier, right? Huge mistake.
Colossal.
Yeah, rookie move.
Kind of blew it.
Not signing up for Hilton Honors Points? See, I'm turning all these trips to Grand Rapids into a vacation in the Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives. For free. Boom.
You're a business traveler now. Time to start acting like it.
So, is that a yes to joining Hilton Honors? Shall I?
For free.
When you want to earn points like it's your job, it matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay.
Yeah, with Metro, there's no contracts, no price hikes, no surprises. There's not a yada yada.
Yada yada.
Contract yada yada.
Price hike yada yada.
Nada yada yada means wireless without the gotcha. Only at Metro.
Even when I was with the people I love, I was masking my depression. I was taking an antidepressant, but my depression symptoms still made me feel isolated.
Is it just me?
It's not just you. Many people experience a partial response to their antidepressant. Let's add Rexulti. When added to an antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to reduce depression symptoms 62% more than the antidepressant alone. So you can build on your progress.
Rexulti can cause serious side effects. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions, and worsen depression in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. Increased cholesterol, weight gain, high blood sugar, low white blood cells. Unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur. When depression sets you back, keep moving forward. Ask your doctor about adding Rexulti to your antidepressant.
Okay, again, this is a status bar, this is a search bar. Let's know the difference, okay? Social media. It can be overwhelming for a young homeowner turning into their parents.
Now, what does it mean to slide into someone's DMs? That sounds like a lot of fun.
Okay, we're not ready for that. As a team, we'll get there. It might be a fruit emoji, but that doesn't mean they're talking about fruit.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
Okay, do you really think we need 47 photos of fun dinner at Pam's?
Yes.
No.
Try killing bugs the worry-free way. Not the other way. Zevo traps use light to attract and trap flying insects with no odor and no mess. They work continuously, so you don't have to. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly. Stop starving your skin and start feeding it the nutrition it craves. True Skin has what skin craves. True Skin treats skincare like skin nutrition with hard-working plant-powered blends that nourish for radiant, healthy-looking skin. True Skin, get what your skin truly craves.
For muscle cramps and spasms, what's your move? The Hercules? Make the move to TheraWorks for fast muscle relief. Safe, gentle, and absorbs quickly for relief.
TheraWorks works.
Try TheraWorks and get back at it.
Come on, Jack, we don't want to be late. Oh, I love your hat.
I do too.
Maybe we can save it for after the baptism?
Okay, Mama.
Okay. Close the door behind you, please. Let's go.
Oh, hello.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
You look very handsome.
Hey, where's Henry?
Lee.
Have a little faith.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Couldn't find a tie. Friends, today, Rosemary and Lee presenting their daughter Marigold for baptism. For baptism is a sign and seal of God's eternal covenant of grace with us. Goldie was born into a community of love and kindness, of forgiveness and healing. By the guidance and example of her parents, Rosemary and Lee, and godparents, Elizabeth and Henry, Goldie will know where to seek help when she needs it, and how to give it when it's asked of her. And if she falls, like we all do, she will find forgiveness. Forgiveness is our path towards grace. When we ask for forgiveness, we find redemption. And when we accept forgiveness, we find peace. Marigold Elizabeth Coulter, I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Goldie, we welcome you with open arms to this family of faith.
Did Bart win? We're about to find out.
And now, directly from Capital City, we are thrilled to announce the results of
This is it. Everybody quiet down. This is it.
You're the only one making any racket.
Voter turnout has been unprecedented. We have 76-55 to 76-76. By a margin of a nail-biting 21 votes, we have a new governor, Governor Lucas Bouchard.
I knew we could do it.
Henry,
Elizabeth.
Lucas won.
So I hear.
Oh. I'm really glad you came today. I know it meant a lot to Lee and Rosemary.
Goldie's as sweet as anything, and I'm proud to be part of her life.
So what are you doing here?
I'm just trying to make sense of a few things. You know, I sat here for quite some time. Sat here and did my work. She did hers over there. Her on her side of the street, and me on mine. I was born in the shadow of a mountain, in a shack that never seemed to see the sun, didn't matter what time of day. I spent my life trying to escape that shack, separate myself from those people. People like those 47 men. They were numbers in my ledger, and I sent them into the mine so that I could wear a fancy hat. I lived in the darkness so long that I couldn't see beauty anymore. I was sitting here, across the street. Help me see it again. View hasn't changed from here, but I have.
Henry, I think she would really appreciate who you are now.
Home goods, go finding. Neither snow-capped mountains, nor puddles of water, nor unexpected detours with a 20-foot drainage pipe can stop the ruggedly capable Telluride X Pro from getting you to your dinner reservation on time. Kia, movement that inspires.
Start your day with Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand. Did you guys remember Career Day last year? Elaine Hartzell came as a Hershey's taste tester. Well, I told Hershey about that. Seeing the way that Hershey's have made the dream come true has just really been exciting.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something we're missing. The ceramides in CeraVe. CeraVe with 3 essential ceramides helps restore my natural barrier so I can lock in moisture and we can feel it long after. CeraVe moisturizers.
Time to spare? Maybe someday. Tonight, Panera. Solving crunch time and dinner with one easy swipe. That's big. Panera. $0 delivery fee for a limited time.
We got the house! Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to your new home. Across town or across the country. Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
Say hi to Glenn from work.
Yeah, I think I have a much better plan. We switched to my plan from Verizon.
That is a good plan. Glenn?
Get my plan starting at just $25 when you bring your own phones. Plus, save when you add perks like the Disney Bundle. It's your Verizon.
To give your teeth a dentist clean feeling, start with a round brush head, add power, and you've got Oral-B. Round cleans better by surrounding each tooth to remove 100% more plaque for a superior clean. Oral-B, brush like a pro.
Introducing Senecot Laxative Gummies.
I'm the easy way to relieve occasional constipation overnight.
Just take before bed, and the next morning,
It's showtime! And I've got mixed berry flavor.
Senecot Laxative Gummies.
Easy relief, the gummy way.
I am in love with Mix-Tiles. You just pull the adhesive off the back, stick it to any surface, and there's no damage to your wall. Go to mixtiles.com and pick sizing, filters, and it really makes it fit the decor of your home.
Order now and get up to 50% off. With this Balsam Hill tree, create your own twinkly light show and enjoy a stunningly realistic tree designed to make setup simple. Enjoy free shipping with balsamhill.com.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, trust the experts who've been doing it right for over 100 years. Glands and Buffett Plumbing, Heating, and Air. We're dedicated to your comfort. Our knowledge, honesty, and reliability are the cornerstones of our business because we know you have choices. Service you can count on, comfort you can trust for over 100 years. Glands and Buffett. Get a free second glance on any competitor's quote or repair. Call us today.
There's a change in the air and inside me. What we make of our lives is up to us.
When Calls the Heart will return with an all-new season coming in 2024, only on Hallmark.
I am exhausted.
Thank goodness for Allie taking little Jack home.
What a day.
Oh, what a year. Hard times, boom times,
A birth and a baptism.
and this election.
And everyone saving the day.
May, give the guy a break.
He had a good reason for not being there. I'm sick of mixed messages. I just want to know where I stand.
Well, then you should tell him how you feel.
All right, then I will. Michael, I
I'm
have
so
to say,
sorry. I didn't mean to
confused
stand you
about how
up.
you feel, but I really like you.
Your voice is my favorite sound. Would you like to,
Yes. I'm so happy for them.
Me too.
So maybe your meddling wasn't so bad after all?
Oh, I don't know about that. I think I know why I do it. Meddle so much.
So you don't have to worry about your own love life?
Maybe.
Henry really stepped up. Maybe you've reached him this time.
Yes, he did. I realized something.
What's that?
Humility means accepting that it's my job to lead people to the light. Whether or not they want to see it is between them and God.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Madeline, what are you doing here?
We were in Buxton, and when Jamie heard Lucas won, he insisted we drive to Hope Valley to celebrate. But he couldn't keep his eyes open. He's asleep in the car.
I see you parked in front of the hitching post.
Old habits die hard. I know I can't expect you to forgive me for what I did. But I want you to know what Hope Valley has meant to Jamie and me. What you've meant.
Good work, everyone. Thank you. Good night. What are you doing here?
You were my great love. But when I lost you, something inside me just broke. I thought of going through that again. I loved Lucas. But I think I was looking for something safe, so I couldn't get hurt again. Because what if I broke a second time, but couldn't put the pieces back together again? I couldn't risk it. Especially when I have little Jack to think of. But that wasn't fair to Lucas. He deserves to have a great love. We both do. Oh, Jack.
Abigail.
Nathan,
Elizabeth,
what are you doing here?
I don't know. I was just. What are you doing here?
I was just.
Bill, what is it? It's Lucas. I need you both. Now.
Planning something big this year?
Mind-blowing.
Under the mistletoe.
I'm glad that you came into my life, even if it was only for a little while.
Countdown to Christmas is almost here.
I am in.
Christmas.
The movies start Friday night at 8.
Only on Hallmark.